Eric Bischoff discusses Hulk Hogan's final days, health issues revealed. Imagine being a wrestling legend, known for your incredible strength and charisma, but struggling with health issues that leave you feeling weak and tired. This was the reality for Hulk Hogan, as revealed by his friend and former WCW boss Eric Bischoff, who had a poignant conversation with the wrestling icon just a few weeks before his passing on July 24th, at the age of 71. Bischoff's account of their conversation is a heart-wrenching reminder of the human side of a man who was often seen as invincible in the ring. But here's where it gets even more emotional. Despite his poor health, Hogan's spirit and enthusiasm for his craft remained unwavering, a testament to his unrelenting passion for professional wrestling. As Bischoff recalled on his 83 Weeks podcast, Hogan sounded tired and weak during their conversation, but he still had that unmistakable spark in his voice, that what's next energy that defined his career. And this is the part that most people miss. Even in his final days, Hogan was still thinking about his next move, still eager to be involved in the world of wrestling he loved so dearly. Bischoff, who will forever be linked to Hogan due to their time in WCW, where Hogan led the iconic NWO heel stable that revolutionized professional wrestling, said he called Hogan after his son Nick asked him to do so following Hogan's release from the hospital. But what's striking about their conversation is the way Hogan opened up about his health struggles, revealing a vulnerability that few people got to see. He told Bischoff that he was embarrassed about his condition, that he didn't want his friend to see him in such a state. Yet Bischoff reassured him that he didn't see the same weaknesses that Hogan saw in himself, that he only saw the same charismatic wrestler he had always known. And so, Bischoff made the trip to Florida to visit Hogan, spending about an hour with him and discussing their plans for the Real American Freestyle Professional Wrestling League. It's worth noting that Hogan's health issues were quite severe, requiring a nurse to be present at all times and following strict protocols to ensure his comfort. Despite these challenges, Hogan's mind was still razor-sharp, focused on the business side of things and eager to get back to work. As Bischoff said, Hogan was the same guy he had always known, still bursting with energy and ideas, even if his body wasn't cooperating. But what's truly remarkable about this story is the way it highlights the human cost of a life spent in the wrestling ring. Hogan's body had been through unimaginable punishment over the years, and it's a testament to his strength and resilience that he was still able to inspire and entertain fans until the very end. Now it's up to us to remember his legacy, to honor the man behind the mustache and the bandana. So we have to ask, what do you think is the most important part of Hulk Hogan's legacy? Is it his unforgettable matches, his charismatic personality, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments. One thing is certain though, Hulk Hogan will always be remembered as a true legend of professional wrestling, a man who left an indelible mark on the sport he loved. And as we look back on his life and career, we're reminded that even the toughest among us can be vulnerable, that even the strongest bodies can be weakened by time and circumstance. But it's how we respond to those challenges that truly defines us. And Hogan's response was to keep on fighting, to keep on pushing forward, even when his body was screaming in protest. That, perhaps, is the greatest lesson we can learn from his life, that with determination, passion, and a refusal to give up, we can overcome even the most daunting obstacles and achieve greatness. Brooke Hogan's heartfelt tribute to Hulk Hogan, a journey of love and estrangement. Brooke Hogan offers heartfelt tribute to late father Hulk Hogan, addresses their estrangement. Imagine the pain of losing a parent, especially one as iconic as Hulk Hogan. Now, envision doing so while grappling with unresolved personal tensions. This is the poignant reality Brooke Hogan faced, and she's bravely shared her story. On July 24th, the wrestling world mourned as Terry Gene Bollea, better known as Hulk Hogan, passed away at 71 due to a cardiac event in his Florida home. Brooke, 37, who had been estranged from her father, took to Instagram to post a deeply emotional tribute, shedding light on their complex relationship. My father's legacy flows through my veins, and his gaze is mirrored in my children's eyes. Despite everything, our connection endured, even in his final breaths, Brooke began, her words resonating with raw emotion. She elaborated on their unique bond, one that transcended mere words. We shared a profound connection that spanned multiple lifetimes. I'm grateful to have known the real him, beyond the public persona. Our bond was sacred, visible to anyone who saw us together. His departure felt like a piece of my soul departing too, she reflected. Brooke also touched on a profound belief her father held. He'd often say, "All this is fleeting, but I'll always find my way back to you." I believe that. We'll reunite in every life we live. She found solace in the thought of him being at peace, free from pain, in a place as magnificent as he had always envisioned. He spoke of this moment with awe and hope, as if meeting God was the ultimate victory, she added. But here's where it gets controversial. Brooke felt compelled to clarify misconceptions about their estrangement. Contrary to what's been reported, we never had a major falling out. Our disagreements were private, shared only in confidential conversations, she emphasized. She revealed that her father had confided in her about personal and professional burdens. I offered my support, urging him to rest and take care of himself. He had nothing left to prove, she recalled. To be closer to Hulk during his health struggles, Brooke and her husband, former NHL star Stephen Oleski, moved to Florida. They had endured nearly 25 surgeries together, but suddenly, Hulk distanced himself. It was as if a barrier emerged, preventing me from reaching him, she recounted. Hulk's vulnerability with Brooke eventually gave way to a shift in his behavior, leading to emotional disagreements. I had to step back to protect my heart over the last 2 years, she admitted. Despite the estrangement, Brooke insisted their bond remained unbroken. Interestingly, Oleski had been secretly reaching out to Hulk, hoping to mend the relationship. Brooke only discovered these messages after Hulk's passing, and they deeply saddened her. I did everything I could. He knew I'd go to great lengths for him, and I did. He knows the depth of my love, she affirmed, finding peace in her efforts. Brooke's desires were simple: love, honesty, and a deep connection with her father.